Hi everyone, and welcome back to my music reaction video. I appreciate you stopping by. And today the song I want to check out is So Many Roads by Grateful Dead, live in 1995. And I received this as a band request and a donation from Heiser, so I'll go ahead and read their message really quick. And they said, please react to some top-tier improvised jamming and incredibly psychedelic guitar from the original jam band, the Grateful Dead. Jerry Garcia and his badass custom guitar named Wolf totally shines. So thank you so much for the donation. And they did not leave a specific song, so I just chose this song I found on YouTube that seemed pretty popular, and I made sure it was a live performance as well because I want to hear their jamming. So yeah, this song seemed pretty popular, So Many Roads, and apparently this is also from their last live performance ever, or their tour, or something like that, because they disbanded in 1995. And I also saw that the guitarist, or I guess the lead vocalist as well, Jerry Garcia, has passed away the same year, so rest in peace to him, of course. But yeah, personally, I've never heard any Grateful Dead songs before in my life. I don't think I have, at least. But I know they have a really, really dedicated fan base. Like, I always hear their name kind of mentioned in a lot of music circles. So I'm curious to see what they're kind of like and see what all the hype is about. But yeah, let's just get right into this. And yeah, this is So Many Roads. And in the words of Jeff Walker, let's rock.
Thought I heard a blackbird sing up on Bluebird Hill. Call me a wine boy, if you will. Gone when the sun don't shine, and I don't deny my name. Got no place to go, ain't that a shame? But I heard that Casey whistle, moaning sweet and low. But I heard that Casey when she blow. Down where the sun don't shine, underneath the Kokomo.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna rewind a little bit, but I kind of like what I'm hearing so far. It's a very, like, soft kind of sound so far. I wonder if that will change up later. I'm not that familiar with what genre Grateful Dead is considered to be, but this sounds like more like a softer song. Maybe it could be a ballad or something like that. But yeah, by the way, this frontman kind of looks like the frontman from Gorguts. I just want to point that out because I did see Gorguts live last year, and they look kind of similar, at least in these live performance videos. But yeah, I really like his vibrato technique with the chords, by the way. Like, it's very subtle vibrato when he's playing like those chords, but you can definitely like see it and also hear the vibrato. It adds a really nice touch, as opposed to just regularly playing chords. But yeah, let's rewind that and listen to this again. Oh, also those guitar fills sound really nice, like that right there.
When the sun don't shine, and I don't deny my name. Got no place to go, ain't that a shame? But I heard that Casey whistle, moaning sweet and low. But I heard that Casey when she blow. Down where the sun don't shine, underneath the Kokomo. Whining boy got no place to go. Many roads, I tell you. So many roads I know. So many roads, so many roads. Mountain high, river wide, so many roads to ride. So many roads, so many roads.
Oh, he kind of has like a grandfatherly voice. It's like kind of like really gentle. I feel like it feels like my grandfather's like singing to me, or like singing me a lullaby or something like that. That's just my first impression of his voice so far. But it's really relaxing, and I can tell there's a lot of instruments going on at the same time. Like I hear piano, I hear some different guitars in there as well. So it's a really nice composition of this track so far.
Roads to ride. So many roads, so many roads.
Oh, that was a nice guitar solo. I really like how that solo kind of let the track breathe in a way. Like it didn't feel like a typical guitar solo, um, where it's like the main focus, but there was a lot of like rests in there and pauses to kind of let the backing track also kind of have its part during that solo. And the guitar tone is really, really bright and nice, I think. But yeah, let's continue though.
Thought I heard a jug man play. You know who else will? Over on the far side of the hill. Oh, I know the sun don't shine and the rain refused to fall. You don't seem to hear me when I call.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I thought he was playing with a pick before. I'm actually gonna verify this really quick, but it looks like now he's playing fingerstyle. Oh, okay. So I think he does kind of a hybrid thing. Because it sometimes it really does look like he's playing a pick, like when he's strumming right here. Right? It looks like he's playing with a pick, but then he also does fingerstyle for other sections. So I'm assuming he's one of those hybrid players that kind of alternates between fingerstyle and using a pick. So that's really cool. Wow, okay. But yeah, let's go back. And another thing is this other guitarist right here, he has kind of an interesting picking position. Like he kind of picks much more closer to the fretboard than as opposed to the bridge, which is kind of cool. I think usually when you pick closer to the fretboard, you tend to have a different sound compared to when you pick back at the bridge. And I think probably picking closer to the fretboard is a much more warmer sound. I think that's probably what he's trying to go for. Like this is a very warm sounding song, I guess. You don't seem to hear me when I call. Wind inside and the wind outside, tangled in the window blind. Oh, okay. So he plays mainly the chords closer to the fretboard, but when he's regularly picking, he tends to play more back at the bridge. So that's interesting. He also kind of switches up his technique a little bit based on what he's playing chords or like single notes or such. Tangled in the window blind. Tell me why you treat me so unkind. Tell me where the sun don't shine, lonely and I call your name. No place left to go, ain't that a shame? So many roads, tell you. All I want is one to take me home from the high road to the road. So many roads I know. So many roads, so many roads. Oh wow, that's cool. I didn't even realize it's a tambourine, but now I see the video and there's someone playing the tambourine in the back. But there's so many instruments going on in this whole live performance. Wow, and it definitely feels like a whole like completely like constructed song with a bunch of instruments too. From the land of the midnight sun, where the ice blue roses grow, along those roads of gold and silver snow, howling wide, I'm mowing low, so many roads I... Oh, is that a bass, by the way? Howling wide, I'm mowing low. Looks like a 5-string or 6-string bass, actually. Wow, that's crazy. You don't see those that often, I'm not gonna lie. I could be wrong, but that does look like a bass, kind of. So many roads I rode, so many roads to ease my soul, so many roads to ease my soul, so many roads to ease my soul. I'm kind of getting a sense of kind of his soloing style. He doesn't play like very flashy or show offy solos at all. He kind of plays what's perfectly in line with the music, I feel like, or the music demands, you know? Um, he also doesn't use like that many advanced techniques or such in his solos. I mainly just see like maybe hammer-ons and pull-ups and some bends. So he has kind of a simple technique, but it's more about the songwriting, right? When it comes to the solos, and it sounds really good. Like it sounds like he's playing the right notes at the right time, like just to kind of create like a very soothing effect for the listener. And that's kind of what I feel when I listen to his solos. Like I'm not amazed at technique when I listen to someone like Jason Becker or Tom Morello, but these solos are just as like nice to listen to, and it sounds really really nice with the song as well.
So many roads I know. All I want is one to lead me home. My road too long. So many roads I know. So many roads, so many roads. From the land of the midnight sun, where the ice blue roses grow. On those roads of gold and silver snow. Howling wide a moaning low. So many roads I know. So many roads ease my soul. 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 So many roads. So many roads. So many roads. So many roads ease my soul.
Really nice vocals. Wow.
So many roads ease my soul. 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 Many roads ease my soul. So many roads. So many roads.
Man, I gotta say his voice, like I feel like so much emotion, and it also helps that there's the visual to see him sing these. It almost sounds like he's like overexerting himself to get these vocals out, but I think that kind of adds to the emotion a little bit. But wow, this song definitely feels kind of sad in a way. Like I wonder if that's kind of an effect of the live performance, also this being their final concert. Like it's probably like a very sad feeling with this being their final concert or something like that. Um, hmm. Actually, I don't know if they knew that this was going to be their final concert when this was performed, because I know that the lead singer here died the same year as this performance. So it could have been that was the reason they disbanded, or they disbanded before his death. I'm not sure. But either way, this feels like a very, very sad and sorrowful performance.
So many roads. So many roads to ease my soul. So many roads to ease my soul. Lord, so many roads to ease my soul. So many roads. I've been down the road. Lord, I've been walking them roads. So many roads. So many roads to ease my soul.
Wow. Oh, let's play out till the end. Nice bass there. Okay, well that was like a pretty sad song, I feel like. I low-key feel a little bit emotional listening to that. Even though this is my first time ever listening to them, and I don't know much about the band itself, but it feels like a very sad performance. Um, yeah, I don't know if their other songs are like this as well. I had the impression before that Grateful Dead was more like a traditional rock band, like maybe like Guns N' Roses sounding. And this could just be one of their more softer songs. But this song it was like a very, very soft song, I would have to say. It didn't feel much like a rock song. But yeah, I really enjoyed like the soft lead guitar solos from Jerry. They were kind of slower guitar solos, more melancholic. But that was perfect for like the whole vibe of the song, I feel like. Yeah, the vocals as well. I could tell he's very passionate when he's singing, and then I could also hear the other members of the band singing as well. So the vocals sounded really nice. And I really liked the piano as well, especially in the beginning. And there were some nice guitar fills in there as well. I think I heard a lot of guitar fills, a lot more guitar fills in the beginning, which I really enjoyed listening to. But yeah, that's my reaction to Grateful Dead So Many Roads. I'm really curious to see what the other songs are like, kind of, because I'm not sure how close this is to the original studio recording. Like this is a pretty long live performance, but it didn't feel as much like a jam band like Fish did. And I'm sure they have other live performances or other songs. And I'm sure they have other songs where they maybe have like a much more like a jamming feel in them. I just didn't choose one of those songs today as a possibility. But yeah, thank you so much to Heiser for requesting the song and sending a donation. I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy listening to this song with me.